Mahila, don't let anybody fool you. I do not want to celebrate my birthday. I'm sick about it, really. I don't want to celebrate it at all. It makes me sick. Just thinking about it, having to open the presents or anything, I just feel sick about it. I'm just not in any place to like be receiving gifts. Like I don't know. It's something weird of just how I feel emotionally or something. You'll be there too when you're at this point. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's not like outlandish or anything. You'll see it too. I think it's part of the deal is what I'm saying. It's part of that. So yeah, also I think that the 9/11 was all for. I think it was all for church. It was the towers, and then it was the 93 was the iron, and then the Pentagon was the Pentagon was Jezebel or something, and then they just pulled 6 and 7 to show Jesus. So basically it was 4, 6, and 7. That's what 9/11 was. Now, some different people had some parts of the 4, but they got the 4 done. So the 4 is done since 9/11, and then 6 and 7 are done. That's my take on it recently. That could change. I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking that like the ones not done are 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 have to be done. Now, it's kind of like, why do you keep going over this? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. And, part of me can sit here and say, like, no, the 93 is Revelation 9 is done, and then Pergamus is done. But for some reason, like the flux, all that, I think like 9/11, it was the 4. Like it just was. And like I don't think we can compare anything to it. I don't think you can say Oklahoma City. Like I don't think you can say these other things. Like, yeah, they're biblical too. They are. But I think the churches is actually 4, 6, and 7, and that was 9/11. That's just my thought recently. Now I don't know, but I'm just thinking that's what it was. So then you would essentially need 1, 2, 3, and 5. So, what we talk about on my channels is Lexington, and then it would be that you would need 1 and 2. So, look, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just saying, like, we could be at that point where it would make sense, and they would probably pull an extra one to show, like, what's next. Like, to show where we're headed. That's my thinking on it. And it would be a cornerstone piece for the Watchmen. That they would be able to say, okay, like, we have this amount of time. That's what I'm thinking. And it would not be some doom scenario like, oh, we're going another 20 years, I don't think that's what it would be. All right. Thank you.